Welcome to week 27, day number 3. We are way past now halfway point in this 1-year challenge. And today we are talking about a very important subject that you do not want to miss. I mean, believe me, I am going to uncover some hidden treasures here that will unlock your IRA, your retirement account, your personal retirement account, or an inherited retirement account. And that is so you can maximize your retirement income. Thank you for being here. Give me a like, subscribe, etc. This is going to be a long training. We are going to be doing different things, making phone calls. But first of all, in all my videos, I give you a nugget so that if you have to run, if you have to go take care of the kids, or you have to go and go on with your day, I give you 1 to 2 minutes of really nice nuggets at the beginning of every video. Hopefully no more than 5 minutes or 10 minutes. So bear with me. But today, I think that this video is going to be one of the most important, because today I am going to show you a little secret that most people don't know about. A lot of people want to get involved in real estate and they don't know how to do that. And then when they do start doing deals and looking into real estate and learning, what they end up doing is following most people's videos out there. So hopefully you appreciate this video because it's different. Most people will try to teach you how to get wholesale real estate. And I am telling you, wholesaling real estate is oversaturated. It's outdated. It doesn't work. It doesn't. I mean, I don't mean it does not work at all. I'm saying it does not work for beginners. And I know that's a big statement. Let me just kind of break it down why I'm saying it does not work for beginners. In just one simple point here is that to be a great wholesaler, you have to be a great marketer and a great networker. And if you are those two things, you will be successful. Believe me, you are going to be a great wholesaler if you keep working at it. But most of us aren't great networkers or great marketers. So then most of us struggle with wholesaling. I don't do a ton of wholesaling because of those things. I am not, I don't have a ton of time to network and so forth. Or to market and that kind of stuff. I mean, I already put in a lot of time, but it takes a lot more to get a lot of deals consistently. So I'm going to give you something that is going to really help you. A lot of you guys that watch my channel are, older than 40, 50 plus. So this is not going to apply to most of you anyway, because most people that start wholesaling, they start in their teens and their 20s and their 30s. But after you go forward 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, you want to be more passive and you want to make greater gains in a shorter period of time. So how do we do that? Well, that's what this secret is all about. And there's no secret at all. People do this all the time. So I will just explain it very simply. It won't take me more than 2 minutes to tell you what it is, but it could change your retirement account and your retirement income if you just kind of grasp this simple concept. Every day throughout the entire United States, there are real estate transactions taking place. Okay, so your security is that a transaction is going to take place. You go out the door, talk to a real estate agent, and they will tell you that there are transactions going on, closing every single day. Most of those transactions are going to be handled by real estate agents. So I would call a real estate agent and ask these questions. But some of those transactions are also going to be handled by other real estate professionals, such as wholesalers, flippers, people who are investing in real estate. And those are high velocity transactions because a wholesaler goes through a lot of deals really, really fast, and very often, especially the great wholesalers. So they typically need what we call a transaction lender, transactional lending. And that is a perfect match for your retirement account. Why? Because you can grow it super fast, and you don't have to ever touch the money. So an IRA was designed to be grown over time, but you can speed up the growth of your IRA by connecting with these transactions that go on all across the country on a regular basis. And that's what I do. I do that a lot. I can put in, $2,000 into a transaction, and I love it because that money comes back to me less than, typically it's less than 30 days, but it could go up to like 90 days and so forth, because there might be problems with the title or whatever. And then the risk still exists that the transaction will not close. Now, if a transaction doesn't close, you need to have arrangements with that wholesaler, let's say that investor, to get your money back, right? You always get your money back. You don't lose it. So the investor would have to pay you that money, okay? And so you can have an agreement with an attorney, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, so that you are not losing that money and it's secure. How is it secured? It's secured from escrow. So there's an investor who has a property under contract and they need an earnest money deposit. You come in, you put in $2,000 or whatever, 1,500. Sometimes it's like as little as $100. You put in $100, just to kind of try it out. And then you typically can ask for a lot more than just a small 1 or 2% interest on that money, right? But because these are very small amounts, guess what? Hard money lenders, they're not interested. They don't do these transactions. They really don't do these transactions. And the deal provider, the wholesaler, sometimes they don't even have like $2,000 to put it. Why? Because they're doing so many different transactions that, let's say they do, 5 at a time, and they're $2,000 each. And guess what? That is a lot of money for somebody to just be putting, these EMDs, earnest money deposits, for multiple transactions. So they run out of money very fast. So that being said, that's where you come in. The hard money lender can't help. They will never lend on a transaction like that because it's too small. It's too small. The paperwork, they consider it a waste of their time or whatever. So no hard money lender really that I've ever heard or even talked to, or anyone has heard that hard money lenders lend on these earnest money deposits. But that's where you can make a lot of money. So if you were to put in, say, $2,000 into one of those transactions, you would make a pretty good amount. I would ask if I were you, I would ask for at least 10%. And then it comes back to you, okay? You lent out 2,000, but you get back 2,200, right? Then you go and do it again. And that was in less than 30 days, pretty much, most of the time. So then you are making, so if you had like 10 grand, now you have an additional $1,000 in 30 days. Right. So those returns you can't beat. You can't go pretty much anywhere out there. Put your money in a safe way, real estate, and then get back 10% in a month. You typically cannot do that. People are getting 10% per year, but you can make 10% per month if you do that. So that is over 100% your money within a year. But you have to find a good operator. And it does take a little work, but then once you do, you're off to the races. As an example, I have a hotel right now, that, the purchase price, and I've been talking about this for the last, few videos, the purchase price on that hotel is close to $2 million. And I need a hard money lender for it, but I also need a EMD provider, a lender, a small lender. It's because I have to put it under contract and all this kind of stuff, and they require an earnest money deposit. So I need a transactional lender. I need different things, right? So that's where in to put it under contract, I think I am going to ask for, because it's a commercial real estate deal, I would probably do about between $5,000 and $10,000 of earnest money. So let's just say that we do 10 grand. We close within 90 days. It's a commercial deal. Within 90 days, 10 grand. Somebody will make 10% on that money, comes back, and let's say we close within 60 days. You just made $1,000 quite easily. We go do another commercial deal. You do the same thing. You just keep doing this over and over. And the best thing about it is that you don't have to worry about it. You just put the money in and you collect. You just keep doing that. And you don't have to do that with your savings. You can if you have savings or whatnot. But I recommend this to be done inside your retirement account. So I call this system is, some people know how to make money with other people's money. But this is a principle that I kind of came up with. But then I discovered that other people had come up with it as well. And so we kind of call it making money with other people's deals. So you're leveraging people's deals, like me. I spend a lot of time making phone calls, doing a lot of marketing, doing a lot of research, negotiating back and forth. And then some deals don't pan out, and then you have to start all over again. And so I spend a lot of time with sellers and creating opportunities, right? And if you wanted to do that, you could, but I think it's smart for some people to leverage that and just make money with other people's deals. So in this case, just as an example, right, you could come in and help me do some of these deals, some earnest money deposits, etc. And then you are making money on my deals. Additionally, if you want to be like a real shark, you smell, blood in the water, you could come in and you could get equity out of other people's deals. Now that's done in commercial real estate a lot. You come in, you bring money to the table, you get equity from a deal, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But in residential real estate, with wholesalers or whatnot, that's not done typically. That's not done usually. So you could come in, and find these We Buy Houses people, right? And you can offer and say, hey, look, I could cover your earnest money deposits. Let me have a piece of this deal. And that's it. You just contact all these wholesalers and they will be more than happy to work with you and to put your money to work. Anywhere you are in this country, you're going to find some of these people that buy and flip houses, buy and resell, these wholesalers. Okay. I'm not a wholesaler, but I just know how to do that system because some deals I do wholesale, but I'm not a wholesaler, right? I don't do that for a living. I don't make my money from wholesale deals, right? I buy the deal and I try to make it work, like this hotel that I got going on right now. So if you wanted to go and start very small with $100, $200 out of a retirement account, it's a lot of paperwork, but in theory, you could do that. Then you can make money with other people's deals. Making money with other people's deals. That's the best kept secret in real estate. Almost no one talks about it because most of the people out there, they're talking about wholesaling this and wholesaling that, and they don't focus on educating people that have an IRA, an inherited IRA, some retirement account somewhere, they're not educating people how to grow those accounts by just participating in these deals. There's just not a whole lot of education. So that's what this channel is all about. I try to bring you education about that so you can start making money on other people's deals and be on your way. That is it for this part of the video. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go get some of those deals. If you see something you like, be like a shark, like a gator. Now there's a new term, gator lending out there. And you can educate yourself on that, how to become a gator lender, how to become a shark, how to become a dolphin, how to become all these different terms, right? And you're making money with inside your retirement account, your inherited retirement account. Very simple to do. So let's make some phone calls. Let's find some opportunities for you and for us. Okay. So, typically what I do is I go into my CRM here and I make phone calls to people who might want to sell their property. I keep everything inside my CRM. So if you want to see more on that, you let me know. But that's pretty much on every video. But if you need me to do something different, then you let me know, comment below, so I can accommodate that. Okay. Okay, so let's go on finding a prospect here. So okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm just going through my CRM and I'm going to start calling some people here. And I'm basically going to ask them to help me with the financing, okay? So if they do want to sell their property, typically what I do is, instead of me going to the bank and getting a loan to buy said property, I simply ask the seller. So I'm applying for mortgages. That's what I do all day. So as a matter of fact, I'm going to write it down here. I'm applying for mortgages so I can put on the notes. I'm applying But the format of these videos is that they're long simply because I am showing you everything I do. So you can either do it or you can partner with me and we can do it together. So that is the purpose of this channel. Let's go on to the next. So here's a property. Let's apply for a mortgage here. Let's see if we can apply for a mortgage. But Ben, how do you apply for a mortgage? I simply ask. I just simply ask the seller if they want to sell, if they would allow me to make payments on their property. That's why this takes so long, because I could buy, if I had all the money in the world, I could buy every property in the world out there. So, but because I don't have all the money in the world, then what I do is I simply ask everybody out there in the world who they already own all the money in the world. See, all the people out there have all the money in the world, right? So I just simply have to talk to as many of them and see if they allow me to buy their property on payments, because they have the money already. So they have the financing, right? So that way they give me that financing and I do that. And so for those transactions, for example, we can partner together, because for those transactions, I also, would like to make you money on your earnest money deposit, right? When I close, you get it back. You get it back. So, but that's not a pitch for you for you to give me money. I'm just saying that's an example. Because believe me, I get a ton of money. Like yesterday, I had somebody offer me money and I can't take it. I can't place it right now because I don't have enough deals. So I have more money than deals right now. So that is a problem as well. Which is why I call on deals. So I can get more deals, so I can make my friends, my money friends, more money, and everybody's making money together, These are calls being made to Lehigh Acres in Florida. Hey, George, good morning. This is Ben. How are you? Ben, this is Ben. You spoke to my assistant about your property there in Lehigh Acres.
Yeah, okay. What's up?
I wanted to see if you still wanted to move forward in selling it.
Yeah, I get him the price.
Oh, okay. So what price is that? How much are you asking?
It's not asking. That's the price, 16,000.
So 1.6?
1.6.
Okay. 16,000. Okay. Let me ask you a question real fast. Do you know anything about the what the situation is going to be with the utilities?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Do you have any idea what the situation is going to be with the utilities?
What do you mean?
Yeah, like, do we have to dig a well, or is there city water? And as far as sewer, do we have to put in a septic, that type of stuff?
I'm not sure. You know what I mean? I don't live there, so I'm not very positive what the situation is. I believe he's already gone.
Oh, okay. Okay. So if I were to come in, do you think I can build right away?
Say that again?
If I were to buy it, do you think I can build on it right away?
You can what?
Build a house.
Oh yeah, sure.
But,
the house is there already built.
Yeah, but do you think right away, is there a waiting period from the city?
I have no idea. I'm not a resident of that part of Florida.
Gotcha. Where do you live?
I live in Jersey.
New Jersey. Oh, okay. So you are up north. When was the last time you were in Florida?
Maybe 4 years ago.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I am interested, George, in this property. Let me see. You want 16? If I were to pay all the...
Real estate agent?
No, I'm not a real estate agent.
Excuse me?
I'm not a real estate agent.
Were you a private owner or what?
Yeah. I'm not. I don't. I don't work for like a big firm or anything like that.
Yeah. The house should be. I mean, if you want to put up a house there right away, I don't think it should be any problem.
When you spoke to my assistant, you mentioned to him that you wanted 12,000 at the time.
No, I did not say that. No, I did not say that.
Okay. Let me ask you this. If I were to pay for all the closing costs and net in your pocket 12,000. Would that work for you?
$16,000 over the coast to pay for the fire.
Okay. Okay.
That's right. I mean, the only fund.
Sure. No, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, if I were to give you the $16,000, will you allow me to give that 16,000 to you and break it up into payments?
Listen, I have to speak with my wife about that.
Okay.
What the legal thing would be to follow. So
Sure.
maybe,
Sure. Okay. No problem. Go ahead and speak to her, and I will call you next week sometime, and we can see what she said.
okay.
All right, George. I appreciate your time. We'll talk to you next week.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how you apply for a mortgage. Most people, don't know that you can apply for mortgages from any type of seller, right? Even if you wanted to buy a car, they'll give you a car loan, right? So that's how you do it. 12K offer rejected. Okay, let's see here. He has to speak with his wife. He is interested in selling it on terms. Okay. He wants 16K. He lives in Jersey. Okay. So that's how it goes here. So that's what I do. I am calling owners to ask for a mortgage. That's pretty much what I do all day, every single day. And I do that so I can fund my retirement accounts and my retirement income, my passive income, my real estate income, my rental income. Do that every day. Every day. It's a job. Into payments. Okay. All right. So let's go on to the next phone call here. Okay, Cape Coral. Okay, this one is listed currently, so on the market. And because it's a lot, I don't want to speak to them. If it was a house, I would, or a multifamily building, I would.
forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 91752034226 is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
Let's see. Sold. Okay. And you'll hit a lot of that, a lot of sold properties, especially calling dead leads.
Please leave your message for 95.
Sellers contacting you. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, wow. I see a picture on here. This house looks hideous. Let's see. It has not sold. It's in Michigan. So she wants $3,000. Okay, let's see. At the time, last time we talked to this, it's an old Victorian house. She wanted $3K. Let's see if we can get a hold of them. Okay. Exie is her name. Hopefully we can get a hold of them. It's currently not available. Oh man. Okay. Let's see if I can. Wow, it's just a shame. Let me try again. Nothing. Okay. So no answer. I would like to try to call. Can looks like a good opportunity. Okay. So yeah, becoming a gap lender, right? So this is what it is. It's a gap lender business that I'm showing you in this video. I'm talking about in this video. Becoming a gap lender is the easiest way to make money in real estate. So I'd recommend for anybody that wants to make money right away, become a gap lender. So all right, let's go on to the next phone call here. Couldn't get a hold of them, so I just made a note here to try to get a hold of them later because it looks nice. She wanted only $3,000 for a Victorian house. Okay, let's go back to Florida. This is the next call. Name's Todd.
Hello, this is Todd.
Hey, Todd. This is Ben. How are you? Good. I was calling you about your property there in Lehigh Acres. You had spoken to my assistant, wanted to see if you still wanted to move forward with it.
Well, only if the offer's 19 or above, because I turned down an offer for 19. So.
Oh, gotcha. How long ago was that?
I don't know. 5 months ago.
5 months ago. Okay. Okay. 19. Oh, yeah, it's a little bit higher than I was thinking. Tell me about it. Tell me about the property.
I actually haven't looked at it in a long time, but it's a nice pie shape, backed up to a canal, and then on the other side of the canal is a really high-end neighborhood.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. When was the last time you were there?
I'd say maybe 6 years ago.
Oh, okay.
7 years ago.
So you don't live in the area?
No.
Where do you live, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, West Palm.
Oh, okay. I'm right here in Aventura. So just about an hour away from you. Okay. Well, if we do the deal, then we can probably just even meet to, put the cash in your hand.
Yeah, I mean, I've looked at lots online over there, for retail, people, realtors that haven't listed. I could go that route, but it's, they're going anywhere from 19 to 26.
The listing
for a lot
prices?
that size.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
Yeah.
So if you said you got an offer for 19, okay. Let me ask you this, just so I don't waste your time. Was this offered 19 that were paying closing costs and so forth?
Yeah, they were paying everything.
Okay. So if I were to, because I would need to be at like 13 or 14. So that probably wouldn't work for you, would it?
No, I'll just hold on to it.
Yeah. Okay.
Doesn't cost me anything to hold on to it.
Yeah. Have you owned it for a long time?
Yeah, I don't know, 15 years, 18 years.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a while. Okay.
Yeah. I paid for it. 3,000.
Okay. So that's a nice little profit. No problem.
Yeah.
But you've been paying the taxes too, so.
Yeah, it's not much.
Yeah. If I were to give you the 19, let's say we can make it 19.5 or even 20. If I were to give you 20, would you allow me to break that up into payments?
Like how?
Yeah, let's say I give you a little bit down. Then let's say within a year, I give you like half. And then within 2 years, I'll have you completely out of that deal.
And then once you have it paid off, then I give you the title.
Well, we would do it probably differently. We would probably just have you as a like the bank would be on there, you know, like if it was Wells Fargo. So that way, if we miss that payment or whatever, you can get the property back. So that worked better, because it'd just be like a lien. You would have you would lien it for the amount owed.
Yeah. I don't think so.
Okay. Well, I'll let you think about it. We've done several people like that. A lot of people have told me that before, and then we did it, and they're like, "Man, they kind of liked it after the fact." So I'll give you some time to think about it. Maybe I'll check with you later on.
Sounds good.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it, Todd.
All right. Take care.
Thank you, sir. Likewise. Bye-bye. He said he doesn't think so, but applied for mortgage number 2 so far. So we got one possible one. He says, I don't think so, but I'll check with you later. He says, okay, sounds good. So we might have something there, maybe. He will not go below 19K. He lives in West Palm. Owned it for 15 years. Okay. And owned it for 15 years. Okay, so let's see here. He's owned it for 15 years. Let's put this under warm lead. I asked him to let us break it up into payments. He asked how it would work. He didn't think he was interested, but said to check with him later. And I don't get deterred by that, because at the end of the day, this is a sales job, and you do the same thing when you go and get a mortgage through a bank. You are applying. You're being a salesperson. You're asking them to do something that you want, right? To give you something that you want. So it's the same thing. It's a sales job. Only I do this every day, all day long. Every day, all day long, I'm applying for mortgages so I can buy real estate. That's it. So that way I don't end up borrowing a ton of money from a lot of people, a lot of institutions or whatever. I'd rather ask the seller. That's easier. It's something that is set. That's what I do. And it makes very good money. Okay. So here we go. Let's see really fast here. So we are going to move on to the next potential lender. Okay, let me log on here real quick. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. See, we have a seller here. All right. Let's go on and apply for another mortgage here. And you heard me pitch it to him that he would be on just like a bank. Like Wells Fargo, I think I said to him. And he's like, I don't know. But now we have to come in and sort of convince him and kind of negotiate with him, that sort of stuff. What if we give you more or something, you know? Okay, the seller. Let's see. This is the hotel lady. Okay, so I need to get back to her. But let's come in here. Keep going. Okay. Referred it to agent. Agent. Okay, let's move on to the next one here. California. Okay, what's this? It's a house. Christie. Okay.
Five, 3, 0, 4, 7, 3, 9, 4, 2, 9 is not available.
Okay. Nothing. All right. So yeah, we move on from one to another. Okay.
Hello. Please leave a message after the tone.
Nothing. Okay. Let's go on to the next. Nothing. So far we've applied for 2 mortgages. And that's good. And that's kind of typical as well. 2 to 3 a day. That gives us about 10 to 15 a week, which is, like 40 to 60 a month. And out of that, we hello, Latrell. How are you? This is Ben. Yeah, this is Ben. How are you? You had spoken to my assistant about your property there on Aintree Drive.
From a house on one entry?
Yes. Wanted to see if you still wanted to move forward in selling it.
No, I'm not selling it.
Oh, you're not going to sell it. Changed your mind?
No, hold on to it.
Okay, you're going to hold on to it. Okay. Well, you got it, Latrell.
All right,
you have a good day. Thank you.
You too. Thanks, brother.
Okay, bye-bye. Yeah, nice guy. Not going to sell. Doesn't want to sell anymore. Okay.
Hello?
Yes, hello, Mrs. Stone.
Hello?
Yeah, how are you, Mrs. Stone? This is Ben.
All right, come again.
Yes, I was calling you about your property there on Brianna Way. Wanted to see if you still wanted to go ahead and sell it.
No, it's which one?
14 Brianna Way.
Oh, okay. No, it's already taken.
It's already taken. Do you have any others for sale?
Yes. I have a 2.23 acres up on Jackson Road.
Jackson Road, okay. There's no house on that?
No, it's just land only. It's been developed out with water, electricity.
Okay. Okay. You said 2 to 3 acres?
No, I said it's 2.023 acres.
Okay.
It's a 2-acre tract. It's a little over 2 acres.
Okay, 2 acre tract, okay. Okay.
Ben Hoog, I get a lot of prank calls, sir, and I'm a business person.
Sure.
I don't have time for prank calls.
Yeah, you had spoken to my assistant prior about your property on Brianna Way, but you said that's already taken, so you had spoken to him about that. So my name is Ben, and
Now, who is your assistant?
Taylor. His name is Taylor Johnson. Do you remember him?
No, I don't. I can't say that I did.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it was a while ago. I'll be honest with you. It was a while ago. It was last year, around August, the last time you guys spoke.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And where are you located?
Right now, I am in Florida.
Oh, I see.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Let me ask you this. Can we put a mobile home on that tract, on the 2 acres?
Yes, we can. There are some deed restrictions, but yes, we can.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's a good thing. What kind of restrictions are we talking?
trash, debris, broke down cars, trucks. The lots have to be kept clean. Now it's grown up now until we develop it out, and that's to keep down the taxes and to keep someone else from trying to put something on it, claiming it's there.
Gotcha. Okay. And how much do you want for this property, ma'am?
75,000.
75,000. Okay. 75,000. Okay. All right. Do you think if we're able to come to an agreement, the 75,000, I wouldn't negotiate you down. Do you think we could break up the 75,000 into payments?
No, I'm not a bank. I'm not carrying notes for anyone.
Gotcha.
I'm not willing to do that. Not at the moment.
Any particular reason why?
That's my choice.
Gotcha.
I'm in a business.
Mm-hmm. No
I
problem.
have experienced some things in the past of carrying notes for individuals and having to fight them in court.
Oh man, that is the worst. I can certainly understand that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So it sounds like you do real estate pretty actively.
Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm. Are you? Can I ask if you're a broker, an investor? Maybe you something to that effect?
No, I'm not.
Just an investor?
No, I'm not. I'm a landowner.
Landowner. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, I got you. Any way I can have the address for this property? So I can do a little bit of due diligence.
Just 1 second.
Yes, ma'am.
I can pull the property
No
ID
problem.
number. You can go right to the
Oh, okay. Okay, it looks like she disconnected the call accidentally. She was telling me about a vacant land with utilities. 2 acres. She wants 75K. Asked for address. She was looking for it, but disconnected. Sounds expensive to me. I will leave it in dead here. Okay, so going to exit this dialer here. But we pitched 3 people. We got one good one, and then one potential one. So far, I am satisfied with that. So now I have to go and deal with the hotel situation right now. So I will see you on the next video. It's on a playlist, so don't forget to give me a like and subscribe and so forth. Talk to you in a little bit. Bye-bye now.